Hey, welcome back, friends, to the Castro Valley News Live Show. My name is Robert. This is the Castro Valley News Live Show. We do this show every Tuesday from 7 to 8 or sometimes 8:30 p.m. Tonight we're going to be going to 8 p.m. We don't have a guest tonight. We start off every episode with something we call the roll call, and we got a lot of folks early in tonight. Michael B. is in the house. Good evening, Michael B. Dennis is with us. Dennis just sent 400 stars. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis has sent stars 82 weeks. Thank you, Dennis. Also, Bob is in the house. Good evening, Bob. Bob just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Bob. Bob has sent stars 49 weeks. Thank you so much, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Kimberly is with us. Good evening, Kimberly. Dennis says the microphone is overdriven. There you go. Turn the gain down a little bit. Kathy is with us. Good evening, Kathy. Kathy just sent 50 stars. I think, Dennis, I'm being a little bit too loud tonight, so I'm going to be a little bit softer. Let's see. Good evening, Deanna. Welcome to the show. Tiffany, good evening to you. I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Kathy sent... Oops, I am way behind. Holy smokes. Let's see. I will catch up, I promise you. Where did Kathy's comment go? There you go. Kathy just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Kathy. This is Kathy's... Where is Kathy on the list? Kathy, 66 weeks. Thank you, Kathy. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Good evening, Jimmy. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Mark is with us. Good evening, Mark. There is a birthday in the house tonight. Happy birthday, Michael. I think it was yesterday. The comments are giving me a run for my money. Katie just sent... good evening, Katie. Katie sent 50 stars. And this is Katie's... Where do I have Katie on the list? 26 weeks. Thank you so much, Katie. Appreciate your support. Mark H., hello to you, sir. Deanna, welcome. Ross... Oh, my goodness. This is wild. I apologize. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. Ross just sent 25 stars. Good evening, Ross. Thank you for your support. I got to run to keep up with these. Thank you, Ross, for the 25 stars. This is Ross's 46th week. Thank you so much, Ross. I swear I will catch up with all of the wonderful comments. Hey, Tiffany just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Tiffany. This is Tiffany's 83rd week. Tiffany is the reigning queen of stars. Hello, Liam, as well. Mark H. sent 50 stars. Thank you, Mark H. I have Mark H. at 32 weeks. Yes, happiest birthdays to Michael B. Todd Anglin just sent 1,000 stars. Holy smokes. Thank you, Todd. Welcome back to the show, Todd. Jamie is with us. Good evening, Jamie. Meredith is with us as well. Good evening, Meredith. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. And yes, I need to thank Todd for the 1,000 stars. This is Todd's first week sending stars for a while. Rodney, good evening, Rodney. Welcome back. Yeah, it's a long time. Good to see you as well, my friend. Jimmy, I think, is new. Jimmy, spelt like Jimi Hendrix. Good evening, Jimmy. I'm really trying to keep up with all the comments here. There's so many comments, so many people sending stars. Appreciate all your support. I think Jamie is new as well. Good evening, Jamie. Love the new listeners. Jamie is saying hello to Kim. There you go. Meredith and Mark H. are both saying happy birthday, Michael B. Michael B. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. I think it was it yesterday, I think? Gary is with us. Good evening, Gary. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Before we get any further, let me introduce myself again. My name is Robert. This is the Castro Valley News Live Show. And Dennis, yes, we will definitely do that. Absolutely. Handsome Don is with us. And Handsome Don says it's a special birthday to Metal Rob. Happy birthday to Rob. That's right. Welcome to Jimmy. And that is Jimmy spelled like Jimi Hendrix. Jimi. Welcome to the show. And I think Jamie is new as well. Jamie. Love the new listeners. Welcome to the show to Jimmy and Jamie. It rhymes. That could be like a singing duo from the 50s. Rodney, it's not my birthday. It's Michael B's birthday. But thank you. Dennis just said happy birthday to Michael B. And since Dennis mentioned this and Bob just brought it up, let's see. Oh, wow. No, this is something different. Bob says Sunday marked the 40th anniversary of my arrival in Castro Valley. Well, happy anniversary to you, Bob. 40 years of awesomeness here in Castro Valley. Al is new as well. We got a gaggle of new people. Good evening, Al. Glad you can join us. If you are new to the show, post up a comment and we'll give you a group shout out. That's how we roll with the Castro Valley News Live Nation here, live group, live family nation, Castro Valley News. You're welcome, Al. Welcome to the show. We're glad you can join us. Al, my name is Robert. This is the Castro Valley News Live show. We started the show during the pandemic. And, oh yes, Handsome Don said happy anniversary, Bob. And also Don said Bob is a heartthrob. I think that's true. Todd is asking how many people equal a gaggle. I don't know. That's a good number. I think that's kind of a fielder's choice on that one. Mark H says, welcome to Al. Al, yes, my name is Robert. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We started the show during the pandemic. I think maybe a year into the pandemic. And the concept was to have a live show that's kind of like a talk radio show. But the main purpose, Michael B says, yes, Bob is a great guy. That is true. Manpreet is in the house. Good evening, Manpreet. I think Manpreet is new as well. So Todd, I think 4 people equals a gaggle. Manpreet, welcome to the show. But Al, I was mentioning how the show started. Before I get to that, I want to say Mom is in the house. Mom says hello. Castro Valley News today is Tuesday, August 8, 2023. Buy an ad. Hey, Mom, I love you. So let me just briefly explain kind of the humble beginnings of the show here. Like I said, the show started during the pandemic. Micaiah is with us as well. Good evening, Micaiah. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Welcome back. Micaiah was in France for a while, enjoying the culture and the beautiful everything that's in France that's beautiful. Manpreet is asking, thank you. What's the host's name? My name is Robert. Manpreet, welcome to the show. Again, I am Robert. And Manpreet, Al, Jamie, and Jimmy, I'm explaining a little bit about how this show started. Started about a year into the pandemic, I think. And the concept was for a place for everyone who was at home during the pandemic to meet at a certain spot. We did this show 2 times a week, but we're doing it only 1 day a week now. But it was kind of the concept of a place for folks to meet and talk about things that are important to us and things that are on our mind. And we're still doing that. 223 episodes in. Michael B is going to be right back. Michael B, happy birthday to you, my friend. Let's see. Rodney says, hi, Mom. Hey, Mom, I love you. Dawn is tagging me. Randall says, tell me about Papa Beard Bakery goodies. So Dennis mentioned that a few moments ago, and let's just go ahead and do that before I forget about it. Let's talk about Beard Papa's pastries. They are... Manpreet says, hello, Kathy and Mark. Looks like we got a warm community here. Yes, Manpreet, Castro Valley is a wonderful, warm community. We're loving and supportive to a fault. It's amazing. Jean is saying, hi, Mom. Let's see. Todd says, Papa Beard's Cream Puffs, pure smiles. I did not sample Beard Papa's Cream Puffs. But there was a line going all the way up the street for Beard Papas on, I think it was Saturday. What an amazing sight to see. Wonderful to see people spending local. And I know there was some back and forth. Some people were countering the fact that Beard Papas is not a small business. It's a franchise, but it's owned by a Castro Valley person. So is it not a small business because it's owned by a Castro Valley franchisee? I think it qualifies as a small business if it's a local franchisee. So the cream puffs, I have not tasted them. I have not sampled them. A lot of folks are fans. Handsome Don just tagged a number of folks. Handsome Don just tagged Tim, Katie, Kathleen, Catherine, Katrina, Kathy, two Carls, and Chrissy. Thank you, Handsome Don. Appreciate that. What else is new in the marketplace? There's a new thing attached to Night Owl. They're doing American food up there. So Beard Papa, I honestly can't really give you much feedback with Beard Papa because I have not sampled them, but there is a lot of people in town who are definitely fans of Beard Papa, and the franchisee owner is a Castro Valley resident, so good for her. That's fantastic. There certainly was a lot of folks in the community who came out to sample Beard Papa and check out what they're about. Don says he tagged a cackle of people, so it could be a cackle or a gaggle. I'm going to make a note of that. It could be a gaggle or a cackle. Either one works. Todd just tagged Beard Papa's Castro Valley. Right on. Congratulations to, I don't know her name, but Beard Papa was in the Rowell Ranch Rodeo Parade, and it was somebody in the big Beard Papa head, the soft head. Awesome. It was cool. And I don't believe I just said those two words together during the show. Don, I'm sure you're playing along. You definitely caught on to that one. So also, before we proceed, there were 8 people who sent stars. Good evening, Denise. Right back at you. Glad you can join us, Denise. Welcome back. I want to mention just really quickly here, the thing with the stars, there's an icon you can click directly next to the comments here. You click send stars. You do have to purchase stars. They cost money. They're not very expensive. You can send as little stars as you like, or as many. Don says he sent stars, and I think I probably missed that. Let's see. I apologize, Don. You probably sent 20 stars. So thank you for the stars, Don. I'm going to write down 20 stars from Don, and that's the 75th a week for Don. Thank you, Don. Apologize if I missed that. Oh, boy. Sorry about that. Manpreet says that Michael is 18. And I think Michael's probably 25. Happy birthday again, Michael B. You are a gentleman, and it's an honor for me to call you my friend. Oh, the stars thing. Yeah, you can click the thing here. There's a little icon, click stars, you purchase stars. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you want to, that's cool. It's something that Meta has set up where you can purchase stars, you send them to your favorite live content creator that you choose at your discretion. And the money that you spend on the stars goes directly to your favorite live content creator that you like. Could be anybody. It could be Corey Feldman. It could be Handsome Don. It could be Castro Valley News. So that's how stars works. There is a smidge of your purchase price that goes to Meta, but the majority of your stars purchase goes to your favorite live content creator on Meta. Could be us, could be whoever. Kathy is guessing that Michael B is 44. That could be correct. That's how the stars works, folks. You don't have to send them if you want to. That's cool just the same. You don't have to. But it is that icon right there. You click send stars. You could be like Todd and send 1,000 stars, which I really appreciate Todd for sending that 1,000 stars. Anyways, let's get on to some of the other things that I actually have on the list here that are parts of the actual show. Do you know that there is a Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce right here in our town, and they do a lot of wonderful things in our community. One of those things, yeah, Todd says tomorrow's an important, exciting day for any parents with kids in Castro Valley. Back to school night. Bob mentioned that a while ago, and I apologize for overlooking that comment, Bob. Tomorrow is the first day of school, from what I understand. So it is a good idea to drive slow, drive careful, look out for your neighbors. We'll talk about driving later in the show, and we'll potentially hop on our soapboxes when it comes to driving. But there is a Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, and they do a ton of wonderful things in our community. One of those things are a number of mixers, and this mixer is August 24th. It's a ways away, but advance notice is good opportunity for you to mark your calendars to be mindful of August 24, 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. There is a mixer coming up at Genghis. Delicious Asian fusion food. The owners are wonderful folks. If you've never tried Genghis, please go check it out. Yes, Dennis says, heard that the CVHS Stadium will be renamed John Brosnan Memorial Stadium. That is true. Ross says, Don is a handsome man. That is accurate. But the matter at hand is very important, and it is the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce mixer that is going to be August 24, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. That's Genghis. That's located on Redwood Road 20855. And let me give you a little bit of more information when it comes to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce mixer. These are wonderful opportunities for all business owners to meet other business owners and merchants, to network, to talk business, to meet and greet, and to just get to know business neighbors here in Castro Valley. And you should also be made aware that this mixer is free for Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce members. Non-members, it is $10. But I need to let you guys know, if you are a business owner here in Castro Valley, if you're a merchant, if you own a local business, even if it's not in Castro Valley, any place in the Eden area, that's San Lorenzo, Cherryland, Fairview, Ashland. If you are a business owner and you're looking to boost the signal of your business and network and get to know other merchants, you should get dialed in with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, because they can help you streamline what you do, be more profitable, attract more customers. Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, they got it going on. That's Todd and Janella, who are the driving forces, among the driving force at the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. So I have one more Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce thing that you need to know. This is going to be a blast. This is the huge 51st annual Fall Festival. 51 years the Chamber has been doing this, and this, you guys know this, I don't need to let you know about the Chamber of Commerce's Fall Festival. It's September 9 and 10, by the way. This is one of the most biggest and funnest street parties here in Castro Valley. I don't need to tell you that. September 9 and 10, mark your calendars for the big 51st annual Fall Festival. Let me let you know what's happening at the Fall Festival. If you don't know, if you're new to Castro Valley, or if you're someone else, somewhere else listening, the Fall Festival really is one of the biggest street parties here in Castro Valley. And what they have going on is entertainment, arts and crafts, wine and beer, food, kids zone, and live music. The Fall Festival, it's always a grand slam with the performers that they have, the bands. And this is all free, by the way. Did I mention it's all free? It's free. Mark H has played at the Fall Festival before. You need to know that there will be a road closure between Redwood and Santa Maria. This happens every year. Todd says there are over 150 vendors already signed up for Fall Festival. It's going to be a record turnout. Yeah, don't miss the 51st annual Fall Festival on Castro Valley Boulevard. I'm going to give you the lowdown what's happening here, and it's all free. It's all free. Entertainment, arts and crafts, wine, beer, food, kids zone, live music. You can't miss out with the Fall Festival. Some of the many things that are really enjoyable about the Fall Festival, and the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce represents Ashland, Castro Valley, Chairland, and San Lorenzo. Micaiah, welcome to the show. Glad you are with us and back in the USA. Micaiah just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Micaiah. This is Micaiah's, where do I have Micaiah's? Micaiah's 36th week sending stars. And I need to pause, let you know Micaiah owns Restore and Rework on San Carlos Avenue. If you are looking for one-of-a-kind gifts, this is not a paid ad, by the way. I'm just saying this because I know Micaiah and her wonderful shop. Restore and Rework has one-of-a-kind gifts. I have purchased one-of-a-kind gifts for very special people in my life, and that person loved that gift that I found for her. She's a gift anyways, but that's a different story. Restore and Rework, San Carlos Avenue. Let me find the address for you because I have it on one of these gift cards here. Where did I hide it? Let's see. I just passed it up. Restore and Rework is located at, the address is on the back. That is, well, 2572 San Carlos Avenue. If you have someone special you're looking for a one-of-a-kind gift for, hit up Restore and Rework because Micaiah has wonderful stuff. Also, if you have vintage furniture that you would like to be painted and made new, Micaiah works wonders. Yes, Micaiah, 2572 San Carlos Avenue. Wonderful business and a really super cool business owner as well. She's wonderful. Let's see. 51st annual Fall Festival. Another thing that is super cool that the Fall Festival is going to be doing this year, that's actually the Chamber of Commerce will be doing, is they have a contest for this year, and what they're going to be doing is if you post a photo of any past fall festivals or post what you are looking forward the most and tag the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, you will be entered to win a $25 gift card to any of their chamber business members. This is super cool. So what's even more cool is next Tuesday during the show, we will be announcing one of the winners live on the show. So let me give you this one more again here. So if you are excited for the 51st annual Fall Festival, here's something cool, and you don't even need to do very much to enter. All you need to do is post a photo on your timeline or even a comment on your timeline mentioning what you're looking forward to the most and tag the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce in that post. You will be automatically entered to win a $25 gift card to any of the chamber members' businesses. How fun is that? So if you do actually have historical photos of the Fall Festival, things that you, maybe photos that you took last year of a band or your kids having a blast or you enjoying some of the wonderful food, post that up and tag the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, and you'll be entered to win a $25 gift card to any of the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce businesses. They have to be members, so you'll have to coordinate with the chamber and figure out which businesses are members and which ones are not. Most of them are, so you're in the clear with that. The other thing that you can do is posting on your own timeline and say, I am looking forward to seeing the booth for Alameda County Fire. So all you need to do is post up, I am looking forward to Alameda County Fire's booth, and then tag the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce in that post, and you're entered. How fun is that? How cool is that? You know what? I'm going to tip my cap. I'm going to give a salute to Todd and Janella for such a cool and fun thing that will also promote the Fall Festival across social media. Jennifer is with us. Good evening, Jennifer. Glad you can join us. It's been a minute since we've seen you, and we're glad that you are with us tonight. So, Jennifer, you're just in time for the last reminder that I'm going to post up here. The 51st Annual Fall Festival. this blast event, wonderful event, is coming up September 9 and 10. So Jennifer, this might be of interest to you. If there is something that you're looking forward to in the Fall Festival, say, I'm looking forward to the bands. All you have to do is post that on your timeline and tag the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, and you will be entered to win a $25 gift card to any of the businesses that are members of the Chamber of Commerce. How fun is that? And also, Jennifer, I'm not sure if you caught, we will be announcing one of the winners during a live show next Tuesday. Thank you so much to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce for allowing me to participate in a small way with your super cool tagging contest. Renee, good evening. This is, I love this. Thank you for sharing that, Renee. Renee says, where'd the comment go? Oh no, it just disappeared. Renee just posted something so fun and it disappeared. Renee, don't delete the comment. That was great. Oh no. Thank you again for the 200 stars, Micaiah. Renee, post your comment again. That was wonderful. Oh no. Jennifer is asking how much are booths at the Chamber of Commerce. I would give them a ring directly. There you go. Renee's comment is back. Renee says, we bought my wedding ring. Renee says, we bought my wedding ring at Fall Festival 43 years ago. How fun is that? I love that. Renee, thank you so much for sharing that. And it still fits, Renee. This is fun. I think Todd is still listening, probably. Todd, there's we have a question regarding how much booths are at the Fall Festival. Maybe maybe Jennifer and Todd can coordinate on that. Let me let me find this. Jennifer, I'm going to get that phone number for you. So Jennifer, if you're looking for a booth, I'm going to post up the phone number here in a second. Bear with me here. There you go, Todd. Beat me to the punch. Booths at the Fall Festival range from 200 to 500 depending on the business type and whether you are a member of the chamber. And Todd just posted up some links for for Jennifer's reference. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate that. I was just going to post up the phone number. So there you go. If you are a business owner and you want a booth at the Fall Festival, they range from $200 to $500 depending on the business type and whether you are a chamber member. Thank you, Todd. Good evening, Holly. Welcome to the show. I think Holly is new as well. I could be wrong. So many new people tonight. Did everyone figure out how old Michael B is now? Michael B, happy birthday. I have known Michael B for a lot of years. Probably over 15 years. And I met Michael B when I was working for the Forum. Michael B worked at the Safeway on Redwood Road. Michael B was also involved in local rodeo. He was involved in the Wild Ranch Rodeo Parade and lots of things in town. And unfortunately, Castro Valley lost Michael B to Amador County. So Castro Valley's loss is Amador County's gain. Michael B, you were a gentleman and a scholar, and I am honored to call you a friend. Holly is new. Welcome to the show, Holly. Glad you can join us. So we literally have a gaggle and a cackle of new listeners tonight. That's 5. I love it. Welcome to Holly is new. Manpreet is new. Jamie is new. Jimmy is new. Al is new. I'm not sure if all of those folks are still listening, but holy smokes, this is fun. Kathy says hello to Holly. Holly, welcome to the show. We are glad you can join us. Since we're talking about fun things that are happening in Castro Valley, let's mention this. Cruise night. Oh, this is just a couple weeks ago. Weeks ago? Weeks ago. No, this is a couple weeks in the future. I'm excited for cruise night. It's going to be August 26th. Colby is with us. Good evening, Colby. Colby is not posting up a comment, but Colby is listening, according to Handsome Don. Al says he's enjoying the show. Al is new to the show, and he's enjoying it. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. Mark your calendars for this big, wonderful event. It's actually coming up in a couple weeks. It's cruise night. Going to be a blast. There's another thing that, let's see, Bob's mentioning Bright Star, a musical written and composed by Steve Martin, opens at the Castro Valley Performing Arts Center, produced by Dana Speed and the CV Arts Foundation. Opens August 19th. And I know Dana has worked a lot on that event, so please don't miss out on Bright Star that's coming up at the Performing Arts Center August 19th. Let's see. Kathy says hello to Colby. Jennifer is saying, man, I can only imagine how many people are going to be at this. Probably the fall festival. Let's see. Maybe she's talking about cruise night. Jennifer says she wishes somebody would put together a flash mob. That would be cool. Welcome back, Michael B. Michael B, happy birthday. You missed the warm and fuzzy dedication I gave you, Michael B. Michael B, I've known you for a ton of years, and you are a wonderful guy. It is my pleasure to call you a friend. And I was telling everybody else on the show that I've known you probably for 15 years. And Michael B, you're an awesome guy. And I did say, and I'll say again, some years ago, Michael B moved from Castro Valley to Amador County. And I'm going to say this again. Castro Valley's loss is Amador County's gain. Michael B, you're a gentleman. So yes, Jennifer is saying that cruise night was a blast. Last year, there were probably over 1,000 cars. The boulevard was just, it was a sea of people. It was so amazing and fun. Good evening, Gary. Welcome back to the show. Glad you can join us again. Bob just posted in all caps, don't forget anytime this week. You know, sometimes the show is so robust and packed with conversation and good stuff and information and wonderful comments and love that the anytime giveaway kind of rolls over to next week. Jennifer says there were so many cars, it was so crazy that I could only imagine it's going to be probably twice as much now. I hope so. I hope so. I want cruise night to be as successful. If this year's cruise night is as good as it was last year, then it's great, because there were so many people having fun. There were people of all ages. There were seniors sitting in chairs along the boulevard. There were kids on bicycles. There were babies in strollers. So many people had so much joy on their faces for cruise night that that's really what it's all about. I help organize cruise night, by the way, with TMC, the music company, with BB Duarte, Halo Branded Solutions, with also our DJ David Alga, and the wonderful folks at Tire Choice. CHP is involved, Alameda County Sheriff's involved. None of us make money off this event. Nobody's making money off cruise night. That's not what this event is about. It is about people having fun and going out in the community, and hopefully businesses might actually catch on like they did last year and stay open a little bit later and make a little bit of money, because there are so many people on the boulevard and it's such a wonderful night. It's such a blast, and I've said such about a bazillion times tonight. Paulette just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Paulette. And Paulette is a local realtor. She's a wonderful person. Paulette and her husband organize the cash mob that happens in town. Paulette owns a beautiful 1969 VW Bug that will be in Cruise Night. It is just about every year. It's the Catch the Real Estate Bug. It will be there. Paulette's car is the same year as mine. I have a 1969 Ford. And Paulette, I respect the heck out of you for restoring that car because it really is beautiful. And Paulette, thank you for the 200 stars as well. This is Paulette's 46th week. I'm not gonna dwell on Cruise Night anymore. Kathy said last year was her first time at Cruise Night. It was a blast. Jennifer says there were thousands of people. There were just tons of people. There were so many people you couldn't walk on the boulevard. And it's not a competition. All of the events here in Castro Valley are wonderful. Actually, my favorite event here in Castro Valley, next to, of course, the Row Ranch Rodeo Parade, Fall Festival, of course, I really love the light parade because really that event is just about fun for kids and people of all ages, and it's a wonderful labor of love from Mel Speed, and I love the light parade. We live stream that event every year, and it's so much fun. It's, yeah, Don says the handsome Don says there's cackles of people. I love that light parade. It's so much fun. Gary is asking how much the t-shirts for Cruise Night will be. I think they're going to be 20 I think they're going to be 20, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But we will have a booth, an information table at Tire Choice. Thank you to Brandon and his staff at Tire Choice for working with us this year and allowing us to do our event there. I got some comments. Todd, thank you so much. Mark your calendar. Light Parade is going to be November 11th this year. That's right around the corner. Jennifer says someone should have a contest for the best car that's cruising and have it like a box where you can drop your ballot in and somebody tell them and have a prize. We were thinking about doing that, but chasing people down their cars could be difficult, but I love the idea. Jennifer says, can we have a discussion on this incorporation business later? Jennifer, you missed that during last week's show. We talked about that for a good 45 minutes. We might do that next week. Kimberly says, next thing you know, it's 2024. Yeah. Ross says, thank you. The gift certificates for the cash mob at the Makers Market on Saturday were gone in less than 10 minutes. Let me roll back a second and mention to you guys again, it's Ross and Paulette who are behind the cash mobs here in Castro Valley, and I think it's really an awesome thing that they're doing. Just kind of randomly, Ross and Paulette will choose a business and they will purchase a number of gift certificates to those businesses, and they show up at the business and say, hey, the first 10 people who mention I love Castro Valley get a gift certificate. This is not my idea. It's Ross and Paulette's. I'm honored that they allow me help promote it because, as you probably already know, I am for anything I can do to help local businesses. And Ross and Paulette, you guys are awesome. There you go. Jennifer mentions, be aware school starts this week, so get ready for traffic. Let's talk about traffic. That is on the list here, and I want to mention this and bring this up as a topic. This is something that I saw in excess today, and almost every other day that I'm driving around in Castro Valley, just about anywhere this happens. It seems like red light running is the Bay Area's pastime. And I love the Bay Area, and I'm not trash talking the Bay Area, but holy smokes, red light means stop. Are people missing the memo? Red light means stop. This is so dangerous. And I saw it today coming from doing a left onto Santa Maria, and this car came flying around in and out of traffic and made the turn and ran the red light when someone was walking in the intersection. So here's the pedestrian, here's this car, and literally had this person not slammed on their brakes, literally, they would have hit this person in the intersection. And it's the intersection between the bank and Posh Bagel. And I could not believe my eyes, because this person literally went around me into the lane going straight into the turning lane in front of me, which I was okay with. I was just kind of moving a little bit slow because I saw the person in the intersection. And wow. Red lights mean stop, guys. Red lights don't mean speed up like a bat out of hell so you can make it through the intersection. This is a huge problem, and it's not something that's unique to Castro Valley. I see it in San Lorenzo. I see it in San Francisco. I see it in Hayward. Mark H. says red light running has become a real serious problem since the pandemic. Jennifer says, so how do people feel about the bicycles that took over the Bay Bridge? You know what, Jennifer? That's honestly nothing new. A lot of years ago, there was something called critical mass, which was started by a number of bicycle messengers, and they basically took over the streets in San Francisco. I think critical mass is coming back, but I think it's a lot less aggressive and not as in your face as it used to be. I rode in a couple of the original critical mass rides, and they, like I said, I don't even think there's bicycle messengers anymore in San Francisco. But it was aggressive. It was basically, I think it started off as Take the Streets Back Day or something like that. But, you know, Jennifer, we've discussed the bicyclists before here during the show. There was a photo of the bicyclists taking over the freeway. It's part of the Bay Area culture. These they're not all just kids. They're teenagers. They're young adults. It's part of the Bay Area culture here. They're popping wheelies. They're riding their bikes. I love the Bay Area. I can appreciate that culture to the point where if they're not infringing upon the rights or safety of people in cars, that's okay. I do see a lot of aggression from some of the folks on the bicycles. I'm a bicyclist too, which is why I was in critical mass a lot of years ago. And I've been hit on my bike. Jennifer says, I thought it was kind of awesome. I kind of do. I kind of agree. It's Bob says critical mass didn't ride on the bridge last Friday of the month. Worked in the city back then. There were unofficial rides that did go over the bridge, but you know, I love Bay Area culture. Jennifer says, now a sideshow. That's no bueno. That's no good. Sideshow culture has been here in the Bay Area for a very long time. It's getting a lot of headlines now because they're more organized, they're larger. Like I said, you know, I love Bay Area culture. I love seeing some of those things, not when it gets to the point where they're really interacting with cars and not being safe. And Bob, thank you for saving me. Bicycling on the freeway is stupid. The photo of those bikes on the freeway, that's happened numerous times. That's happened quite a few times, and I just happened to see it, and I got a really good photo of it. It's not safe. Anything that's not safe and puts other people at risk is not a good deal. When you're out on a bicycle in the Bay Area, you are putting yourself at risk, because if you are not in a car, other cars don't really care about you. It's the reality of bicycling in the Bay Area. It's been my reality for a lot of years, which is why when I'm on my bicycle, I am fast, I am nimble, I know where I'm going, I know how to, because I've been hit so many times. I learned to look at people when they're driving and the position of the tires. You can kind of see how people are, like if I'm making a right turn, I'm going to look right and I'm going to turn my wheel right. So a lot of body language and vehicle language is a skill to hone That'll keep you safe. But like I said, I mean, ask mom. Mom's over there stressing out because I have been hit a lot of times. And I think maybe one was my fault. Maybe not. But riding a bike in the Bay Area, riding a bike anywhere, is you're taking your life in your own hands. And that's an unfortunate statement because bicycling is so fun. And especially Castro Valley is really a fun bicycling city. The funnest city I've been to on my bicycle is San Francisco. It is so amazing because it's really not a big city. And literally, if you are a good bicyclist, if you're a safe bicyclist, you can see the whole city from your bike probably in a couple hours. And it is beautiful and it is wonderful. It is a workout. A lot of the hills are hard to tame. But I guess that's enough about bicycling. Jennifer's got, wait a minute, Mark H says doing donuts in the Bay Bridge has happened as well. Yep, that happens everywhere. There have been sideshows here where the entire intersection has been taken over. Gary says, I won't ride my bike on the street anymore. I just go to parks. Gary, thank you for speaking to the reality that I was trying to illustrate, but I got too wordy with it. It is not safe to ride your bike on a lot of streets. It is sometimes not safe to ride in parks. Bicycling is something that I love to do. I've done it for a lot of years. I won't give it up. I do not do it as frequently as I used to because it can be unsafe to your life. And Jennifer says, just got gifted an original 1990 Redline BMX. Wow. Impressed. It's awesome with those pedals. When they hit your shin, they make you bleed. Even more lethal, Jennifer, were 1960s or 70s bicycle pedals because they had grips on them, and those will tear up your shins like you wouldn't believe. But Jennifer, if you have a 90s Redline BMX bike, don't ride it. Don't put that thing at risk, damaging it on the street. That's a collector's item too. Those things go for big bucks online. I do have, and thank you to everyone for your patience for me just blathering on about bicycling. I do love it. I don't do it as often as I used to because, holy smokes, it's just not safe to do that. Hey, let's talk some scams because there's a little bit more time during the show, and I love to bring these things to your attention because the more that we the more that we share information about these scams, the better off we will be, because there is no shortage of scams floating around here. I just wanted to share these things right here with you to illustrate the amount of scam solicitations that I get. Oh my goodness, here's a lot. Right here. Here's a couple right here. Here's these invoices that we've talked about before. And I'm just going to show you right now to illustrate the sheer amount of scam solicitations that I get. You guys probably get the same too. Here's two right here of the McAfee scam. I've got two. And I think these might have been from the same day. No, they were 2 days apart. This one's 8/2/2023, 8/4/2023. So here's these, and these invoices come in, they're fake, they come in as PDFs, and basically these are the same things except they look a little bit different. So here we go. Here's one saying that my subscription to McAfee was activated for the amount of $632.48. I did not make this purchase. And here's another one that says $349.04. I don't know what this amount is here. There's 4 nines. Did not make this purchase either. And I was hoping that maybe these phone numbers were the same, and they are actually not. So the goal of these invoices that are sent to you probably in PDF form is to panic you, to make you think, oh my goodness, I just purchased, I did not purchase $622 from McAfee. You know, there's got to be people who fall for these. Otherwise, they would not still be sending these out. But I want to bring these things to your attention so that we're all, more aware and astute when it comes to these things. And basically, all these people are doing. There you go. Holly says she received one today. So this is basically someone sitting around, maybe found an invoice that might look similar to a McAfee invoice, and basically they just take their logo, put it in their PDF, and they send them out. So there's 2 of those. But wait, it gets better. Let me count these. There's 1, 2, 3. If I were doing this not live, they would all come 4, 5. I have 5, just a sampling of 5. And these are all the Geek Squad scams. These are not the same invoice. These are 5 different ones. And I've received all of these within the past 2 weeks. And I didn't print all of them out either. And these are all $329, $349, $329, $419, $329. So these people are sitting around at home, and what they're doing is they're snagging the Geek Squad logo, the Best Buy logo, and they're creating their own little PDFs, sending them to people. And also, the first thing, like we've discussed numerous times, is there's always entertaining typos. Invoice C and hi member HII member. Oh my God, Geek Squad member, $329. If you don't authorize this charges, you have no later than 24 hours to cancel and get an instant refund. There's that one. Here's another one. Invoice Geek Squad Deluxe, $349. Thank you for buying. Here's another one, $329. That was the 3rd of this month. Here's another one, $419 on the 4th, the very next day. Thank you for being our valued customer. Your Geek Squad subscription has been renewed automatically. Here's another one, the Invoicee High Personal Membership Geek Squad expires today. Oh, this one is expired. Didn't say anything about making a purchase. It's all the same. It's the same horse hockey. It's the same stuff. So these things that they send to you, what they do, let's see, Mary says, good evening, Mary. Welcome to the show. She says, I have thousands of dollars of Apple products from Amazon. I get the Amazon scam thing as well. Yeah, these things are just designed to get your money from you, to make you panic and say, oh my goodness, did I make this purchase for $349.999? 9 times out of 10, you have not made that purchase. Here is Todd says, I had a call today from Comcast wanting to help me fix my internet speed. I'm sure they just needed me to click on their link to give them access. Click. The other thing that these people do with their scams is, like these Geek Squad and McAfee things, what they'll do is, if you actually do call the phone number, they will ask you for your credit card number, your PIN number. Well, I just need to check your credit card account. Give me your credit card number and your PIN number. And there's 2 things that they have to potentially steal your identity or use it for nefarious purposes. So if they have your address, your email, your name, and your credit card number, they're almost there to go ahead and make a purchase in your name. Oh, but before we were doing scams, I did want to mention again, school is starting this week. I think it's starting tomorrow. It behooves everyone to just slow down, drive a little bit slower, be more careful, leave a little bit sooner. I know that's difficult for a lot of people. Some people are chronically late, but there's going to be kids on the streets. There's going to be kids in the crosswalks. There's going to be kids walking to school, bicycling to school, scootering to school, skateboarding to school, roller skating to that's not a word, roller skating to school. It all boils down to, there's going to be a whole lot more kids out on the road in the morning, in the afternoon, just during the day. Please slow down. And absolutely, positively, unequivocally, without a doubt, man, red light means stop. Red light means stop. Mary says, yes, Castro Valley schools start tomorrow. Red lights mean stop. They mean stop. Yellow means your protected time is running out. Of course, green means go. Red means stop. I'm sorry if I'm harping on this, but it seems like every intersection I go to in Castro Valley, there's someone running a red light. Red means stop. Just stop. You don't know if there's going to be a child on a bicycle, a senior citizen with a walker, a woman with a stroller walking in that intersection where you're speeding through that you might not see. You might be looking at your device and doing this and doing that. Red lights mean stop. Thank you. Gary says, I know two that got scammed by Norton. They fell for it because they were customers of Norton in the past and were scammed out of a lot of money. $15,000 and $25,000. This was during COVID. That sucks. And also, Gary, thank you for bringing that up, because that's another point that I wanted to mention is when you receive these invoices, say Norton, we've renewed your subscription for $95.95, whatever, $300. The first thing that you should do is not call the number there. Call your bank. Call your bank immediately and check with your official bank representative and ask them, hey, I have this invoice for 2 days ago. Is this an actual purchase that came through on my account? 9 times out of 10, they say no. Then you're in the clear. Unfortunately, sometimes we get scammed. Someone got my information and purchased $500 of boots in the United Kingdom. So I got a call from my bank asking me if I had been to the United Kingdom recently, and I said no. So what happens is you file a fraud claim, and 9 times out of 10, usually, when you file a fraud claim, the bank reimburses you. It takes a while for them to do their investigation, yada yada. But please, if you receive any of these notifications about a purchase, call your bank first. They are going to be the first and last word when it comes to purchases that you have actually made. Also, it's good to keep track of your purchases online, and you could also just call your bank with your number and check your purchases. That's the show for tonight. I will do a giveaway next week, but like I said, a lot of these shows are just cool and flow with information. I will definitely do a giveaway next Tuesday, but that is tonight's show. Normally, when we have a guest, we go to 8:30. Don't have a guest tonight, so we're just going to do an hour tonight. Kathy says Proctor School has signs everywhere in front of houses in their area to slow down because of children walking to and from school. Jan, welcome to the show. Jan says digital scams show a 30% growth in revenue from 2021 to 2022. That's something that I need to get on with more, is those digital scams. But that's normally what we discuss. Also, there's people who call and go door to door. Anyways, thank you guys for making episode 223 a joy and a fun time for me. We will be back next Tuesday night. Happy birthday, Michael B. I appreciate you so much, Michael B. Thank you to Holly, Manpreet, Jamie, Jimmy, and Al, our new listeners tonight. We had a gaggle and a cackle of new people listening tonight. Also, thank you so much for the wonderful people who sent stars. That would be Dennis. He is the king of stars. Dennis has sent stars 82 weeks. Bob has sent stars 49 weeks. Kathy, 66 weeks. Katie, 26 weeks. Ross, 46 weeks. Tiffany is the queen of stars. Tiffany has sent stars 83 weeks. Congratulations, Tiffany. Hi, Liam. Mark H. has sent stars 32 weeks. Todd sent 1,000 stars. This is Todd's first week back sending stars. Don has sent stars 75 weeks. Micaiah has sent stars 36 weeks. Paulette has sent stars 46 weeks. Thank you guys for making this show a joy to do. This has been episode 223. We will be back next week for episode 224. You guys are awesome. See you next Tuesday, and I promise you we'll do a giveaway next week. Thank you, guys. Stay safe.